could say anything to this camera. We could say hi. We could look at the camera. We could make the thing melt.
We could speak in Sumerian.
We could speak backwards. We could just sit here and just go, and it would all mean whatever. You know, it doesn't even matter. It's stupid. It's, you know, communication.
It could be interpreted a million different ways by a million.
It's all what we mean. I could sit here and just this whole thing. Any question you ask me, I could just go. And it's like that could mean hi. How you doing?
Welcome to the third issue of Tales from the Pit! Fuck you!
Hey look, it's another one of those heavy metal videos with a naked dude all curled up on the floor.
Yeah.
Whoa. Was that a bear?
Hail Satan! God is dead! God is dead!
Are you a Satanist?
No.
Do you believe in heaven and hell?
To probably a certain extent, but not what probably someone else would think.
We would be Satanists to
A Christian
would think we're
standpoint,
Satanists. Or a moral majority standpoint. But to our standpoint, we're just
Satanist,
weed.
that's just as worshiping the devil is just as limited as worshiping some kind of fucking Christ figurine.
Do you think that with your lyrics that you might go to hell for them if there is a heaven or hell?
Well, if I do, I'll still be blaspheming God, and I'll be helping Satan torment other souls.
Well, yeah, I guess if there was a heaven and hell, I'd rather go to hell because heaven just seems kind of gay.
Trey believes he's the son of Satan.
These are the rumors that are coming around the LA scene.
He's the Nos of Natas. He's the yes of no. He's Baile
I'm the microcosm of the
Beaqua.
macrocosm. No, actually, I'm just me, man. I'm fucking just whatever I feel like being at that time.
What do you feel like being at this moment?
I feel like being a goof.
Do you think religion, organized religion, is a form of behavior control passed on through the ages?
That's a fair enough assumption.
An assumption you'd agree with?
Probably at times. I think it's something that is a buffer zone or a fucking like a cave or a dugout or like a protective environment for people's insecurities about themselves.
As far as cutting myself, I mean, I've done that even before I was in a band. It's just like a personal thing. It's like it helps me forget about this trivial material plane that I'm stuck in and takes me beyond where I need to go to get things done.
Do you think life is just an illusion?
I guess. I think it's a joke. I think it's a definite fucking joke, and you gotta have a go 24 hours. Or someone will have a go at you. Fuck that. I like something because I like it. I don't like something because it's the happening thing. Usually I like things that aren't the happening thing, to be honest, because I like to separate we like to separate ourselves from what's going on out there, We don't want to really be caught up in the mainstream of what's happening because
One of the sheep.
what's that?
One of the sheep.
Yeah,
One of the sheep. Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen.
one of
really,
the sheep. Yeah,
if,
exactly.
If we really wanted to be cool, like we would simply just install a 75-ohm cable jack into the back of our brains and just plug in. You know what I'm saying? But why? Everybody, you know, just we'd buy ourselves a tire inner tube and go out there and float down the street with all the other idiots.
But I'll tell you one thing about our fucking music and our, you know, lyrics and everything about the band. I mean, that's fucking from the soul. You know, that's not from, well, we like, you know, say we like Slayer or Sepultura or whatever. That's not like, well, we want to be like those bands or we want to be accommodating.
Well, we want to be the heaviest band in the world, man, and like, you know, like Trey cuts himself on stage and he fucking bleeds, man, and like,
he likes it.
And he likes it. And next year, you know, somebody else, they might cut themselves, and he's just gonna cut his arm off on stage, and then I'm just gonna behead myself on stage. That'll be cool, man. You know, we'll be in a race to see who can outdo who, man.
But
you know,
I tell
see
you,
the fucking headlines. You know, man sets himself on fire on stage, being cool. Studying things and thinking, just examining things. You know, the occult will do that to you. That's why it's such a trap, man. A lot of people get entrapped by the occult, and it makes your mind work in such a way where you're analyzing things so much you overanalyze things, and that's like the trap of it right there. And that's you know, like it feeds on you. So like, you know, all you kids out there that want to start studying the occult, just remember that, man. It's a fucking trap. But anyway.
Yeah, and how about them bucks?
How about them bucks? No, wait, hook 'em horns. I mean, we've just always been a band that's just kind of done things our own way. And that's not necessarily been to the joy of our management, our record company, or anybody that has anything to do with us other than ourselves, sometimes even ourselves. But, like, we're just going to continue in that, you know, great Morbid tradition.
But this time, the yeah, I jack off all the time, man. You have to jack off. You know, if you're not jacking off, at least fuck. If you ain't fucking, then at least be working out so you can beat someone up and take their fuck. That's my idea of what's going on in the world. She's such a
Basically, what a promoter does is he babysits everybody and makes everything happen, you know? I mean, you got your bands play, they do their thing, but nobody ever remembers the promoter. Promoter's the guy backstage letting all you folks in backstage, taking care of all the band. I specialize in the underground, man, because nobody will touch the underground, you know? I get shows like tonight, we're sitting here, I got a sold-out show, it's not even, first band's not even over yet, and nobody other promoter would touch this show because they're too chicken to do it, and that's what it's all about, because I believe in the underground, and the underground's where the music's at. Well, we've done Death. We did the first Death show with Death and Devastation, which was Death's first show in L.A. I did Sacred Right with Obituary, which was Obituary's first show in L.A. I've done Sepultura, which was their first show in L.A. I'm doing Napalm's first, God Flesh's first, Nocturnus's first. Everybody that's in the underground that wants to come down and have a good show in L.A. comes down, and we do it here, and it really happens.
Napalm Death! Okay, hear you, man. Let them hear it. And you're all being videotaped tonight, too. You guys ready? Awesome Possum Productions, Broad Resist.
Napalm! Yeah!
Napalm formed in 1981 by some original members from Birmingham, where we come from back in England. Line-ups changed throughout the years. I joined the band in 86, that's when we started playing a more fucking crossover, thrash metal, grindcore, whatever you want to call it. That line-up changed, Shane joined the band, and then when Shane joined the band, me and Shane got together, things started going from then, and I guess we've had several line-up changes since then, but the main line-up has been since October 89, which has been Shane, me, Jesse guitar, Barney vocals, and then Mitch joined on second guitar at the beginning of 1990.
Describe your music. I don't like labels, but I mean, I suppose the obvious ones like grindcore.
Yeah.
There's like close grindcore, but I mean,
Go on for a grind, though.
you know,
Yeah.
Do you consider like Napalm Death one of the originators to say like the grindcore sound?
Yes.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
We've never said we're the fastest, you know what I mean? Again, saying that, we are the fastest band, so, you know what I mean, we've never said that we are, you know what I mean, because it doesn't bother us, that's something we got labelled with, but we are the fastest band in the world, nothing to be proud about, you know what I mean, but we are, you know what I mean, so whatever, it's no big deal to us.
See, we generally get a kick out of the fact that a lot of the mainstream can't handle us, and they never will be able to handle us. I think over here, we'll never become more than what we are, because a lot of people just can't deal with what we're doing, and that we like that. We like the fact that people can't deal with us.
We've got like a message. I mean, you know, but we're not sort of trying to force feed it down anybody's throat. I mean, if you want to sort of like listen to what we're going to say, you know, then read the lyrics. If you don't want to, it's cool.
We don't write about positive topics to begin with usually, so.
Yeah. But grindcore also is like, cause like the whole music scene, like back 2, 3, 4 years ago, was like either hardcore or thrash metal. And I think grindcore started like between like, you know, a combination of like hardcore and thrash metal.
To me, it's still always been considered a fucking joke, you know what I mean, because there's always them people that just aren't ever going to be able to accept Napalm, you know what I mean, but then again, popularity's grown with the band, and I guess people have accepted it, but it's still always never going to be accepted to the fucking assault, you know what I mean, fucking most death metal lyrics or fucking whatever, fucking raising Satan and fucking drinking guts and fucking blood and shit. If bands want to sing about that shit, they can. I've got no problems with that. You know what I mean? I've got no problems with what anybody wants to sing about. Someone wants to fucking sing sexist shit, you know what I mean? That's fucking racist shit. That pisses the tits off me. I've got no time for any racist lyrics.
be rude, full stop. But if someone wants to sing other shit, they can. It's not going to bother me. I mean, I'm not going to like it, but I'm not going to fucking tell somebody what they should do and what they shouldn't do.
The main message in Napalm is basically
be open fucking minded.
Be open-minded.
Be open-minded. Do what you want to do without fucking hurting other people.
You do play very aggressive music, and the crowd don't get into it too much nowadays.
No, I mean, like, we invite the crowd up on stage. There's been times we've had like 70 people on stage, we've had to stop the song because
as long as they don't mess with the equipment, it's okay.
Don't really care.
If they knock it over, we got someone to keep the equipment from getting knocked over. Just more like sort of ease them off the stage and not like punch them in the head for getting on the stage or nothing.
Do you want your music to stay in the underground?
As much as possible, yeah.
Well, we're definitely not going to appeal to a commercial crowd.
Napalm isn't just your fucking average fucking thrash, death metal, grindcore band. That's something we don't really want to be labelled, especially death metal. We have a lot of influences, but I mean, outside the band, we all listen to fucking, except for Barney. Barney is strict death metal, heavy metal, and speed and power metal. That's what Barney likes to listen to, but the four of us like to listen to anything, especially me and Shane. Fucking mainly a lot of industrial stuff we like to listen to, and industrial dance.
Anyway, any final words you'd like to say?
Well, I'm always gonna, I do a lot of rock and roll in the show, but at the same time I have my thematic pieces. I have my Welcome to My Nightmares and Sick Things and I Love the Dead and things like that. And when you do those songs on stage, you just can't do them. You have to do them and project them. And so that's when it comes into a little more theatrics, and that's when throats get slit.
Hi everyone, this is Rob Halford, the painkiller from Judas Priest, and you're watching Tales from the Pit.
We're not going to, reveal who's going to be closing the show, so I think that that's a good way for everybody to get their money's worth, so they're not going to know. I mean, it's obviously set up that we're all headlining, so to speak, but, with not a distinguished closing act, that way everybody, every city's going to be different. The show you saw last night will be different from the one you see tonight, and so on.
Like, if we end up doing more than one date in a city, the bill will change. It won't be the same order, like 2 nights in a row or 3 nights in a row or anything like that. It'll rotate.
Who's going to pay the damage bill at the end of the night?
Alice in Chains. The new guys.
Come, rush with the back and knowledge. is how much time do we have to serve? Killing a war that can round in the air. System that we become so advanced. We're far too primitive time. Scream for us to see. Yes, a different society. Destroying our only home. When will we realize? Now's the time to open your eyes and see the world as it passes you by. Now's the time to open your eyes and see the world as it passes you by. Passes you by. Huh. Paradox within society. Civilized, humanity declines.